Hey everyone, Adam here, So Wizard Podcast. We're going to do another trailer reaction. I hadn't done it in a while, so I guess now it's all I'm going to be doing. We're going to be talking about Renfield. Renfield is a character from the original Dracula novel from back in 1897. He's a familiar who wants to be turned into a vampire and is living in an insane asylum. So Nicolas Cage is some pretty excellent acting for somebody at that level of crazy. This is an interesting thing because Renfield has been portrayed in so many movies, going all the way back to 1922 in Nosferatu, the original vampire movie, and having Nicolas Cage involved, just without even having seen the trailer, you know it's going to add a new flavor to it. But since Nicolas Cage does a lot of stuff in a lot of different ways, generally they're all weird, but a lot of different ways, let's get to it.
Sorry to interrupt.
Are you okay? I need to get out of a toxic relationship.
Why is no one mentioning Nicholas Hoult anymore? I just watched the menu, he wasn't even on the billing.
My boss, he's different.
You can't get him out of your head.
No.
I need your assistance.
I'm coming, Master! Oh, you feel like he could destroy you with the snap of his fingers.
So is Nicolas Cage not Renfield?
Okay.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, what?
I guess I had all my information wrong.
Bring in innocent victims. I want a handful of nuns, a busload of cheerleaders.
And I just want a normal life again. But this modern world is a dangerous place.
I mean, it looks bizarre, it looks insane, and I guess everything I said about the history of Renfield and where he came from means basically nothing.
Thank you. You saved my life. Did I watch you cut a guy with a decorative serving platter?
Oh, yikes. Well, my interest just got cut in half.
Let me explain. My boss gave me this power. In return, I tend to his needs, including care, feeding.
You bring him people to eat? You're like the guy that gets the villain's Postmates.
Yeah.
But if you were to stop focusing on his needs,
There's
what would
Awkwafina's
happen?
brand of humor, dragging another movie down to the gutter.
Exactly. He won't grow to full power. What? That's so weird. Why would you phrase it like that? But yes. Hi. Are you here for the meeting? Well, come on. No!
Some call me the Dark One, others the Lord of Death. To most, I am Dracula.
Okay, obviously we're dealing with a little bit more than just narcissism.
Alright, so Nicolas Cage definitely not playing Renfield, but that looks pretty great.
Now, let's eat.
Alright, well now I'm really conflicted. I really like Nicolas Hoult, I really like Nicolas Cage, I really detest Awkwafina. So now it's up in the air. It depends on how much the movie focuses on Cage and Awkwafina, or on Hoult and Awkwafina, or how much it focuses on Cage. I feel like it's going to be more the former and less the latter. I feel like Nicolas Cage is going to be kind of the monster of the movie, not literally because he's Dracula, but where you just get little glimpses and then he has a couple big scenes. Obviously, these are all just shooting from the hip impressions I get from watching the trailer, because everything I said before the trailer meant absolutely nothing. I was wrong across the board. So there it is. Renfield, I'm curious. Not curious enough to go see it in the theater. No, I don't think so. It'll probably be on Amazon Prime, or you can rent it for like $4 like a month later. So not going to go out and drop the $50+ for me and my wife to see it in the movie theater. Doesn't seem like it's going to be worth that. I do like the general vibe of it. I like Nicolas Hoult. I actually think Nicolas Hoult is pretty good when it comes to comedies, because he does kind of that man out of place awkward thing pretty well. I don't think Awkwafina is good when it comes to comedies, because she just does one thing and it's not funny, and I don't really know why it's supposed to be, because she's just saying plain things. And Nicolas Cage always swings for the fences, so you know him as Dracula is just going to be hilarious, and he's probably made some bizarre choices that we've never seen Dracula or any kind of vampire have, because that's just kind of what he does. Well, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. We got a lot more stuff coming this year. We're ramping up our interviews. There's a little bit of a lull right now coming out of the holiday season. A lot of the PR companies we work with took a lot of time off for the holidays, and obviously the talent did as well to, you know, go back home wherever they're from, wherever they're staying and working, to be with their families. So that's going to be coming. A lot more comic reviews, a lot more new movie reviews. Joey's been killing it over on TikTok, so make sure you check that out. Got a lot more stuff coming. Like, subscribe, bell, all the things. Make sure you listen to So Wizard Podcast every single week, wherever you get your podcasts. SoWizardPodcast.com is your resource for reviews, recommendations, videos, merchandise, and more. So Wizard Podcast can also be found on Patreon, where for as little as $1 a month, you get multiple monthly bonus shows, audio and video. And now that we're into 2023 and things are a little bit calmed down on our end, we are going to be bringing back Star Wars talk. That's the one thing I'm personally excited about, because I'm always down to talk Star Wars with other huge Star Wars fans. All that is on Patreon. Tiers start at just $1. You spent more on less. Get some entertainment for your buck. We love hearing feedback, so drop some in the comments. If it's something on social media, all the accounts will be found after the show and in the show notes. And on a more personal note, a good friend and I have an ongoing comedy comic series. It's called Social Studies. It's a slice of life, coming of age story about a group of friends going through high school and just all the insanity that's involved with that. We take things, dial them up, take things from our real lives, alter them a little bit, or maybe not. We kind of like to leave that up to the reader, because a lot of the things you would think are true are not, and a lot of the things you would never think are true actually are. So that's been a ton of fun. We've been getting some great feedback. We have a ton of issues out, more on the way. We're working on it literally every day. You can find all available issues on socialstudiescomic.com. Most of them are on Comixology already, adding more, and we're just getting into global comics, which has been a huge help for indie comics. So if you are an indie comic creator, check out Global Comics. That's comics with an X, not a CS. We had more readers on that in 2 months than we did in Comixology in the last 2 years. So thanks.